today. Do you know what it is? Has a long kind of skinny tail, and big ears, and a little pink nose. That's right, it's the mouse, a mouse. And the reason I brought the mouse along today, oh, he's not real. No, he's a puppet, actually. I can put my finger up by his tail, and I can make him move around. I was going to invite him to listen to a book that I'm going to read about a mouse and its adventure through a house. Oh, rhyming words, huh? Yeah, mouse and house. That's what I did. I rhymed, yes. Well, let's begin by knowing that there's a little boy in the story. And you want to know more. Well, let's read the book, and then I'll tell you, okay? Yeah. I know that you make squeaky noises. I'm going to put you right here so you can see the pictures, okay? Yeah, there you go. It should be fun. Well, this is a book that is by Laura Joffrey, a numeral, and she has lots of books like you see around me again. And these books are on the shelf that you can find by looking on the spine for letters. The C means that this is a children's book, so you could find it in the children's department. And the first two letters, and possibly three soon, will be on the spine underneath. So here we have N-U-M, and we would put it underneath the C, N-U-M, and you would look on the shelf, N-U-M, for this book. This is an author. We put all of our books in order by the author's name. So that's how you would find this. And this is the title page. If you give a mouse a cookie, this is what the front looked like. And a mouse and a cookie. There it is. And there's all the people involved. Numeroff, and also Felicia Bond is the illustrator. Do you know a lot of these books are made by the author, and they also draw the pictures. That's the illustration. But in a lot of books, they give their information and their ideas to the book company. And the book company actually, before they print the book, they decide who's going to be the person to make all the illustrations, not the author. So it's always kind of interesting to see who the author and illustrator are, because they're sometimes not combined ever again. Here we go. If you give a mouse a cookie, and that was the beginning of a story that goes like this. He's going to ask you for a glass of milk. And when he looks into the mirror, you might notice that his hair, are you all right? Okay, am I going too fast? Oh, okay. That his hair needs a trim. So he'll probably ask for a pair of nail scissors. And when he finishes giving himself a trim, he'll want a broom to sweep up. And he'll start sweeping. And he might get carried away and sweep every room in the house. Well, and he may even end up washing the floors as well. And when he gets done, he'll probably take a little nap. Oh, that's right. You take naps, don't you? Yeah. We'll have to fix up a little box for him with a blanket and a pillow. And he'll crawl inside and make himself comfortable and fluff the pillow a few times. Oh, goodness. And he'll probably ask you to read him a story. So you'll read him from one of your books, and he'll ask to see the pictures. And when he looks at the pictures, he'll get so excited and want to draw one of his own, and he'll ask for paper and crayons. By the way, are you noticing things in this book? This book was pulled off the shelf because it has damage. Do you see? It's because somebody loves this book so much that the pages get a little torn. I'll tell you more about that at the end. Well, now, back to paper and crayon. He'll draw a picture, on that paper. And when the picture is finished, he'll want to sign his name. What a picture. With a pen, and then he'll want to hang the picture on your refrigerator, which means he'll need Scotch tape. And so he'll hang up his drawing and stand back to look at it, and looking at the refrigerator will remind him that he's thirsty. So he'll ask for a glass of milk. And chances are, if he asks for a glass of milk, he's going to want a cookie to go with it. Now, let's go back to these pages that were torn. I picked this book to show this to you, not just because it's a cool book and that the interesting mouse in it, but that there was damage on our books. Yeah. Well, I told them. Yeah, I told them that they had really liked this book, and that's why it's damaged. You've looked at it over and over again. But I wanted to remind you of something. If that happens at home, come to the librarian at the front desk and tell them what it is that you have that's damaged. Because we have special tape and special glue, and it's so cool, the process. You put a piece of wax paper in, and the special glue goes on, and you mend the page, and you put another piece of wax paper, and then you close it, and you put a big rubber band around it, and you press on it just like that. Well, I'm sorry I'm shaking you. And when you do that, in a few days, it doesn't look like it's been torn at all. And so we're going to take this to the front desk, and they will send it to the back where there is a room for special repair. I want to tell you about something else too. Well, you know, there are websites that you can go to for interesting things to read. We have one on Scholastic. That's right, Scholastic. It's the name of a book company that is sharing things with us online. So we're going to put this website that you can tune into on the page right under me, and you'll be able to go there and entertain yourself with videos and, there's all kinds of crafting and books that are read to you. So I'm incorporating that with what we're doing today, just to give you some fun things to do while we're not able to come to the library. Again,